Sir, in the last sessions, just we completed arithmetic operators, relational operators, increment and decrement operators, like we covered all these things, right? Okay. Sir, now the next cinema, what I have to discuss. Now the next point, the next thing what I have to discuss, sir, equality operators. If it is dangerous, friends, please take very special care about this one. Sir, do you know relational operators applicable? Relational operators applicable. Relational operators applicable for any primitive types. For any primitive types. Correct, right? For any primitive types, except for any primitive type except Boolean. Okay, first one, relational operators applicable for any primitive types except Boolean. Next, we can't apply for object types. Yes, friends, we covered already. We can't apply for object types. We can't apply for object types. We discussed already these points. So what about equality operators? Okay, we know equality operators applicable for any primitive type, no restrictions, right? Okay, even for Boolean types also. Sir, equality operators applicable everywhere. Remember this one, applicable everywhere. Okay, which are equality operators, right? Double equal, comma not equal. These two things are by default considered as equality operators, applicable everywhere. Happily you can apply these equality operator. So means for primitives applicable, for primitives applicable, and for object types also. For object types also, right? Okay, so if you consider for primitives, just observe a bit very carefully about this one. For primitives, if you consider that for primitive 10 double equal to 20, 10 double equal to 20 like this I'm taking. So now a double equal to 97.0 I'm trying to take, 97.0 I'm trying to take. Next 10.5, okay, 10.5 double equal to 10.0 double equal to 10 I'm taking, or 10.5. Next false double equal to false, like this I'm trying to take, sir. False double equal to false. Do you know, sir, in all these cases, so of course, sir, all these things are perfectly valid, there's no doubt at all. Perfectly these things are valid, sir. Now the first one, 10 double equal to 20, 10 double equal to 20, sir, false is the answer. Okay, like sir, a double equal to 97.0, true is the answer, because whenever you are comparing lower case data type to upper data type, lower data type will be promoted to upper data type. Now a means 97 means 97.0, 97.0 both are equal. Next 10.0 double equal to 10.5, okay, 10.0 double equal to 10.5. Yes, this is the false, sir. False double equal to false itself is the true we are going to get. I hope everyone in the position to understand this one. So like sir, if I consider, we never going to get any error at all. Happily the code compiles and runs fine. Okay, but the output by default we are going to get, just have a look once. Sir, false true, like we are going to get. Sir, is it our expectation or not? False true. So this is our expected output only. Any doubt? For equality operators applicable everywhere, including Boolean type. Now my next point, very important, sir, next point, sir, we can apply for object types also. Remember very carefully, sir, we can apply for object types also. Okay, equality operators are applicable for object types also. So in the case of object types, how this equality operator will work, take very special care about for the exam. This area is a very important. You can get multiple questions, friends. Okay, so we can apply equality operators for object types also. When R1, assume that R1 and R2 are object differences, R1 double equal to R2 returns true. When R1 double equal to R2 returns true, if and only if. Anyone can you please guide? When R1 double equal to R2 returns true if and only if both are pointing to, please confirm, both are pointing to, yes friends, both are pointing to, which ones are? Both are pointing to, yes, same object. Remember this one, if and only if both are pointing to same object. R1 double equal to R2 returns true if and only if both the references are pointing to same object. Remember this one, sir, both are pointing to the same object. Means, do you know, here just observe, assume that it is the object, sir, sorry, assume that it is the object I have. Now do you know R1 and R2, R1 and R2 both are pointing to the same object or not? Yes. Okay, once both are pointing to the same object, then only it returns true, sir. If both are not pointing to the same object, obviously returns false. This type of comparison is called reference comparison. Reference comparison, or sometimes we can use the word address comparison. Reference comparison, sometimes we can use the word address comparison, right? Okay, any doubt, friends? All the people are in the position to understand, right? Reference comparison or address comparison, right? Okay, then, so now let me consider, let me execute, let me consider one or two examples, right? So best example here, let me take a thread. I'm taking thread, ref n and are different. I mean, if references are different or addresses are different, then automatically returns false. Swaroop, I didn't get your doubt. Reference comparison and address comparison, the meaning is the same. If both are pointing to the same object or both are pointing to the same address, then only it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Clear, Swaroop? Any doubt? Reference and address are two different things. No, of course, reference comparison means both the references pointing to the same object. That comparison is also known as reference comparison. But reference variable is the different, address is the different. But here I'm using the word reference comparison, means both the references pointing to the same object. Reference variable is the different, address is the different. But reference comparison, address comparison, both the things are same. Don't get confused. So very simple. Here I have one object is there. R1 is the reference variable. Okay, pointing to this object means pointing to this address. Okay. Now R2 is the reference variable. It is a different reference variable but pointing to the same object. If both the reference variables pointing to the same object, then it returns true. This type of comparison is called reference comparison or address comparison. Any doubt? Swaroop, correct. Here Swaroop is telling, sir, I have your phone number. Sir, I have your phone number. That's a reference, but your address is the Hyderabad. Correct, but that phone number referring to Hyderabad address. Swaroop, are you getting the point? That phone number referring to Hyderabad address. I have two phone numbers are there. These two phone numbers are pointing to the same person or not, something like either by first phone number I can reach that person, or by second phone number I can reach that person. Then these references are same. Getting? I'm not comparing two reference variable. So if both the reference variables point into the same object, such a type of thing is called reference comparison or address comparison. Okay. Now here just observe, I'm taking thread T1 is equal to new thread. Okay, thread T1 is equal to new thread. Thread T2 is equal to new thread. I'm trying to take, sir. Thread T1 is equal to new thread. Thread T2 is equal to new thread. thread T3 is equal to T1 I'm taking. Okay, like this is thread T1 is equal to new thread T2 is equal to new thread T3 is equal to T1. Okay, like I'm trying to take, sir. Now my question is my question is here just observe that system.out.println system.out.print T1 double equal to T2, next T1 double equal to T3, like I'm getting one small thing. Swaroop still not getting convinced. In C++ they use call by address and call by reference. Then how the address and the references are same? So Swaroop, call by address, call by address, no, call by reference and call by value. Call by address, call by value. Swaroop, can you please cross check? So is it called by value or is it called by address, not called by reference? Yes, Swaroop. Getting, I'm not sure about C++, but anyway, I thought even in Java also, is Java follows call by reference? Oh, three things are there. Okay. Maybe here, then, so if really both the terms are different, then my intention, I hope you are in the position to get. So if really strictly speaking in other languages these words are different, but in Java my meaning I hope you can understand. If both the references are pointing to the same object, then only, okay, then only, yes, these references, then only, sir, R1 double equal to R2 returns true. That's about my internal meaning. But in Java, so we can use the word reference comparison officially, address comparison. Maybe other languages terminology may be different. Okay. Now observe. So what is the Amit, these things are what is thread? Okay, don't worry. Thread is one class like a string. Amit, so minimum basic idea in Java must be required. Take a bit special care. Overall Java, just better to have idea, exception, thread, what is the meaning like. Okay, now have a look once. So here it is just like a class. I'm creating an object for this class. I'm not going to discuss about thread functionality, don't worry, sir. It's just a class. Thread T1 is equal to new thread T2 is equal to new thread T3 is equal to T1, like I'm taking, sir. Now can you please tell what is the output we are going to get in this case? Please confirm. Please confirm what the output we are going to get. True, next true, false. Okay, true, false, true, false. Can you please guide what output by default we are going to get in this case? Not required to give much explanation. You people should aware clearly, right, sir. So double equal operator always meant for reference or address comparison. Okay, here whenever we are using new operator, definitely a new object is going to be created, friends. So T1 pointing to this thread object. Okay, T2 pointing to this thread object. T2 pointing to this thread object. So thread T1, thread T2, like we have. Now thread, because every new operator always going to create new object, right? Thread T3 is equal to T1. Thread T3 is equal to T1 like this. Now T3 also pointing to T1 object. Okay, like T3 also pointing to T1 object, right? System.out.print T1 double equal to T2, false is the answer because both are not pointing to the same object. T1 double equal to T1 double equal to T3, true itself is the answer because both are pointing to the same. So what the answer we are going to get, false followed by true itself is the answer. Correct, right? Are you in the position to understand, right? Swaroop. Okay, so just observe carefully, right? Here, what the answer by default we are going to get if I run this code. If I run this code, okay. So false followed by true itself is the answer, sir. If two references point to R1 double equal to R2 returns a true. If and only A, both are pointing to the same object. Okay, let me execute this one. Is it the same answer or not? Is it the same answer or not? Okay, now observe it very carefully. Now have a look once. Sir, what is the answer? False followed by true. Yes, perfect. Yeah. Now Swarup is asking some very interesting, man. He's very specific today. Here, see this. Sir, you said address can't get. Then why you are saying address comparison? Okay. So here just observe in Java. One minute. In Java, it is not possible to get the address of object. Address of object. Okay. Sir, Swarup, just observe. In Java, it is not possible to get address of object. It doesn't mean, okay, it doesn't mean object not having address. Not having address. They are getting right? So in Java, it is not possible to get address of object programmatically. It doesn't mean object not having address, object having the address. So it is not possible to get address of object. That's why address comparison is not possible, is no such type of terminology. Happily, we can internally, this double equal operator is going to do that right. Of course, not possible to get the address of object, but R1 always referring to object means compulsory R1 is pointing to some address. Getting Swarup? Yeah, Bhaskar, we will discuss. Don't worry about that. Yes, correct. In Java, we have only two: call by address or call by reference, call by value. Swarup. Call by reference, call by value. There is no specific word call by address. Call by address, call by reference. Both are same. Okay. Now here just take very special care about this one. So I hope I executed this. No problem at all. Perfectly. It is going to be accepted. Okay. So now there is one small twist is there. That twist I will discuss for you people, right? What that twist is? Sir, any doubt about this point? Can you please confirm? Any doubt about this one? So clear, right? Okay. I want to make a small change for this. What's my change is? Listen carefully. What's my change is? Object O is equal to, or otherwise, sir, here object O is equal to new object. Sir, object is the parent. Next, thread T is equal to new thread. Amit, take a bit special care. I'm trying to use multiple class names in Java. String S is equal to new string. Like this, I'm trying to take, sir. So now, just have you observed how many objects I created? 3 objects I created, sir. Three objects I created. Right? So first one point into, sir, O is sir, first one point into this object. I mean object. Second one point into thread object. Third one point into string object. Are you getting? Third one point into string object, right? So 3 different objects are there. Then O double equal to T, O double equal to T double equal to S, T double equal to S double equal to O, S double equal to O, like. Can you please tell what is the output we are going to get in this case? Please confirm. Very important, sir. What the output we are going to get in this case? Just now I told. Good. Just now I told. Take very special care. What is the output we are going to get in this case? Okay. The output is now true now. Who is telling true? Rakesh, don't think too much. Okay, I told. If objects are different, then double equal operator is always going to return false. Okay, false or true. How you will get all the things should be false, or some other, but never be true, right? Now the point here is take very special care. If you know the hierarchy, sir, this is the object class, next the thread class, okay, and the string class. Now observe carefully. Thread is the child class of object. String is the child class of object. So what is the link between object and the thread? One is the parent, second one is the child. What is the relation between object and the string? One is the parent, second one is the string. Okay, second one is the child. What is the link between thread and string? Sorry, there is no relation at all between thread and the string. Remember, so object is the parent, thread and string are child classes. So there is no relation between thread and string. Thread is one child, string is another child, but internally there is no relation at all. Now, the important conclusion, what you people should aware, take very special care about this one, sir. What the conclusion is? important point. What is the important conclusion is? To use double equal operator, okay, compulsory there should be some relation between argument types. To use double equal or otherwise equality operators, to use equality operators between object types, between object references or object references. So between object references, compulsory there should be some relation. There should be some relation between argument types. There should be some relation between argument types. Argument types, right? Mandatory, man. Compulsory there should be some relation between argument types. If there is no relation, there is no relation. Compulsory there should be some relation between the argument types. So either parent to child, or child to parent, or same type. Remember this one. So either parent to child or child to parent or same type. If there is no relation, then we will get a compile time error. Remember this one, sir. If there is no relation, then we will get a compile time error. Sir, how beautiful this point. Take very special care about this one, sir. Almost all the people told, sir, false, like except a very few. Now take very special care. What the answer we are going to get in this case, compile time error we will get, sir. Sir, where? Sir, can you please tell which line causes compilation fails? Can you please tell? So this one is a line 1 I'm taking. This one is a line 2 I'm taking. And this one is a line 3 I'm taking, sir. Line 3 I'm trying to take. Which line causes compile time error? Yes, here line 1 no problem at all. Line 1 object and the thread parent and child relation is there, but thread and string there is no relation at all. String and object there is a relation is there. So if I comment line 2, then false is the answer. Now have a look once. Invalid thing I commented already. What the answer we are going to get? False itself is the answer. Are you getting? Now what I'm trying to take? Okay, here line 2, just I removed that comment, right? Now have a look once. What output by default we are going to get here is incompatible types. Are you getting? Incompatible types? Okay, thread and string. Remember, most valuable point for you people, right? Okay, so maybe a chance to ask this type of questions for the exam sake. Okay, so here seems to be very innocent code. You know, so first option. What the answer? False we are getting. Okay, false we are getting. Next false true we are going to get. Next compilation fails at line 1. Compilation fails at line 1. Compilation fails at line 1. Compilation fails at line 2. Compilation fails at line 3. Okay, like I'm trying to take, sir. C, D, E. Okay, like, sir, can you please guide which one is the correct answer, sir? Answer? Yeah, respond. Answer D. Okay, compilation fails at line 2. Take very special care. Sir, this point is very important, sir. To use equality operators between object references, compulsory there should be some relation between argument types. That is either parent to child, or child to parent or same type. If there is no relation, then we will get compile time error. Friends, thoda clarity. Yes, are you in the position to understand this point, right? Okay, this is one thing. Next, one more small twist is there about these equality operators. There is one more small twist is there, sir. What that twist is? Listen very carefully, sir. Sir, I'm taking. Okay, I'm taking here. Just observe carefully, right? My question is, O double equal to null. Null is object. No, null is object type. Okay. Next, T is equal to null. S is equal to null. Okay. Can you please spell out what is the answer we are going to get in this case, sir? Okay. Now take very special care about SB is equal to null. SB is equal to null. Now system dot out SB is equal to null. Next, null double equal to null. Wow. Are you getting all these? So just now observe what the answer we are going to get. Sir, very important point. For any object reference R, sir, R is already pointing to some object, man. For any object reference R double equal to null. R double equal to null is always returns false. For any object reference R, sir, if R is already pointing to object reference, for any object reference R double equal to null is always false. But null double equal to null is true, sir. Okay, sir, here observe. For any object reference R double equal to null is always returns false. But null double equal to null is always returns true. Remember this one, sir. Array, if you compare null double equal to null, it's always true. But if R is already pointing to some object, double equal to null. Null means what? No object. Null reference means no object. That's why. Now, can you please guide what is the output by default we are going to get in this case? Okay, first one false, second one false, third one false. What about fourth one? Please guide. What about fourth one? Sir, this it is not pointing to object. Its value is null. Null means not pointing to object. Oh, null only. Null double equal to null, true. Next, null double equal to null is the true. So first three false. Next two things are true. We are going to get. Okay. Let me execute this code. What output by default we are going to get? 1 minute. Just we are missing parenthesis, it seems. Okay, so what is the output we are going to get, sir? All false except the last two. False. Okay, true is the answer we are getting. Have you observed, right? First three false. Next one true is the answer we are going to get. Perfect. Not required to keep any explanation about this one, sir. Are you getting the point, right? Okay, sir. Here, what is the output we are going to get? Sir, here this is the answer. False. True itself is the answer. So clear? Any explanation is required about this one? Yes, all the things are not required to keep any explanation about this. So we can use double equal operator for object types also, no problem at all. Next, to use double equal operator for object type, if both references point to the same object, returns true, otherwise returns false. But to use the double equal operator between object types, compulsory there should be some relation between argument types. Argument types. So if there is no relation, we will get compile time error, incompatible types. Next, sir, here for any object reference R double equal to null is always returns false, but null double equal to null is always true. Next, in this case, why you are getting true means internally SB is not pointing to object, its value is a null only. Null double equal to null itself is nothing but okay, true is the answer we are getting. Clear, Akash? Akash, I hope you are getting my point. Yes, Akash, any doubt? Okay, that's all. Sir, now here this is about the what is the meaning of double equal operator, how it is going to work for object types. Now my question is a very special case, sir, the most valuable beautiful point for the exam I require to cover. Do you know, even for the interview room also, difference between, okay, this is the very important, sir, difference between double equal operator and double equal operator and equals method. Double equal operator and equals method. Difference between double equal operator and equals method, sir. So do you know, generally I'm talking about in general, okay, in general case, not particular very specific case. In general, double equal operator meant for double equal operator always meant for, okay, double equal operator always meant for, okay, reference comparison. I told already, reference comparison. So if both are pointing to same object, then only double equal operator returns true, sir, okay, like. But general, okay, double equal operator always meant for reference comparison. But in general, okay, like observe carefully, in general we can use dot equals method. We can use dot equals method for content comparison. Okay, generally we can use a dot equals method for content comparison. Remember very carefully about up to this, right? Sir, can you please confirm? Are you getting this point, right? Double equal operator always meant for reference comparison. Array, just now we covered, sir, always remember this one. But in general we can use equals method for content comparison. We can use equals method for content comparison. Sir, what is the meaning of that? I will explain with an example, then you can get much clarity, sir. Have a look once, sir. So here more clarity must be required. There is one small twist is also there, that part I will take care. String s1 is equal to new string of Durga. String s1 is equal to new string of Durga. String s2 is equal to new string of Durga. I'm taking, sir. Now system.out.println, system.out.print. Sir, what I'm trying to take, s1 double equal to s2, s1 dot equals of s2, s1 dot equals of s2 I'm trying to take. Now observe, I'm trying to use double equal operator and a dot equals method simultaneously. Okay, what is the output we are going to get, sir? Now observe the content. String s1 is equal to new string of Durga. Yes, friends, this is the Durga is content. S1 is the reference variable for that. Durga is the content, S1 is the reference variable for that. Similarly, here Durga is the content, and S2 is the reference variable for that. Because whenever we are using new operator, compulsory a new object will be created. Whenever we are using new operator, compulsory a new object will be created. So that's why two string objects are there, assume. So first content Durga, second content Durga, but objects are different. Double equal operator always returns false. Because the reason is both are not pointing to the same object, both are different object. But s1 dot equals of s2 returns true because content is the same. Both objects having same content even though objects are different. That's why what output we are going to get here is, sir, simple false followed by true. Are you getting what the meaning of content comparison and what the meaning of content comparison and what is the reference comparison? Any doubt, friends? Up to this, because I will add some more extra masala for this, don't worry. Up to this, so what is your expected output, sir? False followed by true. Okay, false followed by true is my expected output. Getting right? What the answer? False followed by true itself is the answer, sir. Yeah. Okay, so this is what output by default we are going to get here is, just observe, false followed by true itself is the answer, sir. Okay, now just 1 minute, sir. He is asking something like, sir, yes, 2 What the Akash? What you are down? If we write S2 is equal to S2, no. Can you please correct it? What is your statement, Akash? Akash is asking some doubt. Akash. S1 is equal to S2 if you can take. What the answer we are going to get? Array, not required to give any explanation. So if I can take S1 is equal to S2, now onwards S1 is also pointing to S2 object. Now onwards S1 is also pointing to S2 object. Then automatically have you observed S1 and S2 both are pointing to the same object. Okay, S1 and S2 both are pointing to the same object. Address wise the same and the content wise is also same. S1 content, S2 content is always the same. But the answer we are going to get, true we are going to get. Yes, Akash. Getting the answer we are going to get, true itself is the answer. Okay. Now my question is very important, sir. This point is the very important. Take a bit special care. Next, what I'm trying to take next one, sir. Yeah, true is the answer anyway. What's my point is, listen carefully. Sir, here which objects I'm using? String objects. Which objects I'm using? String objects, right? But if you consider string buffer or string builder, okay, string buffer we are not required to talk for the exam, because in our exam only string builder concept is there, but string builder, string buffer behavior is always the same. That's why whether you are using buffer or builder, no problem at all. So here just I'm taking string builder. There is another class SB1 is equal to new string builder. Okay, like string builder SB2, string builder SB2 is equal to new string builder. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. So SB1 double equal to SB2, SB1 double equal to dot equals of SB2. Can you please guide what is the answer we are going to get in this case? Please confirm, friends. Very important point. Of course, at the beginning only I'm trying to take this one, but actually in the string buffer, string builder, I have to explain. There I will give much focus, but having awareness about this one is highly recommended, highly essential. Okay. What the answer we are going to get here? Mutable, immutable is not the criteria. Mutable, immutable is not the criteria. Can you please tell what is the output we are going to get in this case? Okay, now the output is, yes, take very special case. You know, this knowledge must be required. This knowledge must be required. What is my expected thing is, listen carefully. Here object class is there. Okay, here just I have object class is there. One child is string, second child is string buffer, string builder, like we have string buffer is one child. Of course string builder is also same behavior. That's why directly I'm taking string builder. Of course string builder, string buffer, what internally API is always same, don't worry. Now sir, this is the object class. Okay, string is the child class, string builder is another child class. Now in object class equals method is there, friends. In object class equals method is there, but make sure object class equals method meant for reference comparison. Remember a bit contradiction. Generally we can use a dot equals method for content comparison, but equals method present inside object class meant for reference comparison only. Okay, so now so because why object equals method not implemented for content comparison? The reason is, array at runtime your object may be string or string buffer or student or customer. What content you are going to compare, I don't know, That's why I'm implementing by default for reference comparison. If you want for content comparison, override this equals method in your class. Override this equals method in your class. Like so, it is the Java documentation is going to tell, or object class is telling. In string class equals method is overridden. Equals method is overridden. Equals method is overridden for content comparison. Remember, right? In string class equals method is overridden for content comparison. But in string builder equals method is not overridden. Equals method is not overridden. Remember, right? So if you didn't override, but still you are calling dot equals method on the string builder object, then parent class method will come. Parent class method means object equals method. Object equals method is always meant for reference comparison only. Ayyo, are you getting my point? So by default equals method is, by default object class equals method meant for by default object class equals method meant for reference comparison, but not for content comparison. So if you want for content comparison, you require to override in your class equals method. In string class equals method is already overridden for content comparison, but in string buffer and string builder they didn't override. That's why on the string buffer or string builder object, if you are calling equals method, then parent class equals method will get is getting the chance. Parent class equals method means object class equals method, which is always meant for reference comparison. Thoda clarity. This is a bit confusion point for most of the people. Any doubt? So now, can you please guide what is the output we are going to get if this is the explanation? Anyone? What output we will get in this case? Bhaskar, why you are expecting compile time error? String builder and string buffer classes are final classes. Amit, final classes. Can you tell what is the output we are going to get? Okay, because both objects are different object, even though content is the same. sp1 double equal to sp2 is the false. Next, in string builder, because you are calling equals method on the string builder, we are calling equals method on the string builder. In string builder, equals method is not available. That's why object class equals method will come. Object class equals method meant for reference comparison. Okay, that's why even this one and this one both are same for string builder. The output we are going to get false is the answer. Are you getting? If you want, just let me execute this code, sir. Okay. Now, if I consider this one, what output by default we are going to get? What the answer we are going to get, sir? False itself is the answer. So clear? Not required to keep much explanation about this terminology, right? Okay. So this much internally, this much story is available. Why we are going to get false as the answer? What the reason for that? Are you getting? In string builder, equals method is not overridden for content comparison. Equals method is not overridden for content comparison. Okay, like hence object class equals method will be executed. Object class equals method will be executed, which is meant for reference comparison. Yeah, this is the reason for that. Are you getting? So what is the output we are going to get, sir? Very simple, false. So even if these classes are string buffer, the concept is the same. String buffer and the string builder API methods functionality same, but only one difference is there. That difference is something like synchronized or non-synchronized. That part I will take care. ToString method is overridden in all classes. I mean, in string class, string buffer, string builder. I mean, Clear, right? Any doubt about this one? Yeah, Vimal, hash code and a memory address, hash code and a memory address. So both are different, different most of the times. Hash code and address both are different terminology. That's why. So addresses are same means hash codes are same. Don't feel like that. Vimal, hash code is the different, memory address is the different most of the times. That's why don't compare address and hash code. Hash codes are different, addresses are different. Swaru, there is no guarantee hash code is calculated based on the address. Sometimes hash code is calculated based on content also. Hash code calculated based on content also. Best example for the string case, hash code is always based on the content, not based on the address. Swaru, okay. So just if you consider that, if you consider that, here see this one. Best example. Yes, here let me consider string s1 is equal to new string of Durga. String s2 is equal to new string of Durga. New string of Durga. There are two strings are there, sir. Now my question is s1 double equal to s2. What the answer we are getting? What the answer we are getting in this case? S1 double equal to S2. The answer is, in this case, the answer is false. Perfect, because both objects are different, even though internal content is the same. Now I'm asking about S1 dot hash code, S1 dot hash code double equal to S2 dot hash code. What the answer we are going to get? Now all the people who are feeling hash code and address both are same. Hash code and address both are same. Now observe this. What the answer we are going to get in the second one? I told. So the people who are feeling hash code means address of the object. Hash code means address of object. Okay, like this statement is completely wrong. Remember, right? Okay, wrong. Hash code in string class. Okay, hash code method is overridden. Hash code method is overridden based on content. Okay, so if the based on the content, hash code is going to be generated. Okay, don't get confused. Hash code means address of object. This statement is the wrong. In string class, hash code method is overridden based on the content. Okay, based on the content. That's why. Can you please guess what is the output we are going to get in the for the second print statement? Yes, please confirm. What the answer we are going to get for the second print statement? Arey, why you are thinking again just now? Can you please read this statement? In string class, hash code method is overridden based on the content. Hence, if the content is the same, if the content are two string objects, if the content of two string objects is if the content of two string objects is the same, then their hash codes are same. Okay, because it is based on the content, right? Hence, if the content of two string objects is the same, then their hash codes are same. Can you please, based on this theory, what is the answer you can guess? What output you are going to get in the second one? Second print statement, true should be the answer, sir. Second print statement, true is the answer. There are out of 100, 99% of the people are always going to feel that, sir, always is going to feel, sir, hash code means address only, right? No. that statement is pakka wrong statement. Okay, remember hash code means address of object. This is the wrong statement. You people should be aware. Okay, now sir, here just take very special care about this one. Now false followed by true is the answer. Even though objects are different, but their hash codes are same. Their hash codes are same. Are you saying true itself is the answer? Any doubt? So by practice, you people are going to get. You are not required to worry. You are not required to worry, Naviteja. Sir, which methods are overridden? Like by practice, you will get that idea. Okay, you are not required to worry internal how it is implemented. All those things, forget about that. Mostly we require 2 or 3 methods: toString method, equals method, hashcode method. Okay, more or less every time we require only 2 or 3 classes: string class. Next and after that string buffer, string builder. That's all. If you have this knowledge, that thing is enough. You are not required to remember. So in all classes, which methods are overridden, which are not overriding, like that is not required. Nagateja, right? Okay, yeah, Sharath, there is a concept by using new operator. Which concept? In the string class, we will discuss about that. Don't worry. String constant pool, like we will discuss. Clear, right? Any doubt? Swarup, I don't know your statement. Can you please copy paste again? Now I'm taking listen carefully. String builder SB1 is equal to new string builder of Durga. I'm taking string builder SB2 is equal to new string builder of Durga. I'm taking SB1 double equal to SB2. SB1 dot hashcode double equal to SB2 dot hashcode. Okay, like SB1 dot hashcode double equal to SB2 dot hashcode. Can you please guide what the answer we are going to get? Remember, right? Remember, in string builder class, okay. I have sir one small technique I will tell. Of course, a bit yeah, advanced terms I'm using, but anyway, it is not correct time to talk. But just having awareness always recommended. Okay, just aware. You may not get much clarity at this stage, but once we are talking about java.lang package, then you will get clear clarity about all these things. Don't worry at all. So now my question is very important, sir. Very important. In string class, legend this one. Here, whenever we are overriding equals method, whenever we are overriding equals method, overriding equals method, it is highly recommended. It is highly recommended. It is highly recommended to override. Highly recommended to override hashcode method. Hashcode method. Hashcode method such that two equivalent objects should have same hash code. Two equivalent objects should have same hash code. This is the rule is there, sir. Then only our then only it's a meaningful whenever we are using with respect to the collections. Then only it should be meaningful. Of course, it is a bit advanced terminology. Next level, you may get much clarity. Whenever we are overriding equals method, it is highly recommended to override hashcode method such that two equivalent objects should have same hash code. In string class, equals method is overridden based on content, and hence hashcode method is also overridden. Hashcode method is also overridden based on content. Okay, hashcode method is also overridden based on content, right? Next, in string buffer, in string buffer and string builder, in string buffer and string builder, equals method is not overridden, based on the content, and hence hashcode method is also not overridden. Hashcode method is also not overridden. Okay, like that. Yes, Bhaskar, correct. By storing these objects in the hashing related data structures, hashcode methods are okay, like hash map, hash table, like their hashcode will come in the picture. Okay. Anyway, as of now, can you please read this statement very clearly, sir? Observe carefully. In string class, equals method is overridden based on the content, and hence hashcode method is also overridden based on the content. That's why if two string objects having the same content, equals method returns true, hashcode method is also returns true. But in string buffer and string builder, classes, okay, equals method is not overridden based on the content, and hence hashcode method is also not overridden. That's why, can you please guess what is the answer we are going to get in this case? Please confirm. What is the answer we are going to get? So hashcode methods are not overridden, equals method is not overridden. That's why false, and then here also false is the answer, because hashcodes are not overridden based on the content. That's why. So what is the output by default? We will get false itself is the answer. Okay, now observe that. Any explanation is required, friends? Any explanation is required about this one? Most sir, a bit advanced terminology. If you are planning for Java 1.0.809 or otherwise 816 next level certification, these discussions are very, very valuable. Correct, Swarup? So hash code is always based on the content. No, is always based on address. No. So hash code sometimes based on address, sometimes based on content. That's why hash code means address. No, that thing is the wrong statement. Now any explanation is required? Clear? Okay, almost almost majority of the string and string builder exam required things we are covering here only. Okay, now one more point. Okay, here see this one, very, very dangerous point. Now listen carefully. Okay, here my doubt is string s1 is equal to new string of Durga. String s1 is equal to new string of Durga. String builder sb1 is equal to new string builder of Durga. sb1 dot equals of sb2. sb1 dot equals of sb2. Next sb1, sorry, s1 dot equals of sb1. Next s1 double equal to sb1. Can you please tell what is the answer we are going to get in this case? In the first case, what the answer? In the second case, what the answer? Yes, everyone, can you please guess? Correct? Okay. Yes, this is one very, very important bit. Now listen this one, sir. Sir, if objects are different, sir, here yes is also, s1 is not required, just yes dot equals of sp. Yeah, if objects are different, one is a string object and the other one is a string builder object. If objects are different types, if arguments are different types, if arguments are different types, then I mean, then if arguments are different types, then equals method, returns false, and it won't raise any error. It won't raise any error. Okay. Next, if there is no relation between argument types, if there is no relation between argument types, then double equal operator will raise compile time error. Wow, beautiful conclusions. Now take very special care. If arguments are different types, then equals method returns false and it won't raise any error. If there is no relation between argument types, then double equal operator will raise a compile time error. Any doubt? Are you getting the point? Now based on this, can you please guide what the answer we are going to get in this case? Sir, first one, what the first one? False, because both are different types. Both are different types. But second one here is, do you know there is no relation between string and string builder? Compilation fails. Remember, compilation fails. Okay. Like now, let me show in this case. Okay. Let me show in this case compile time error. Yes, because there is no relation at all. There is no relation at all. Yes, in incomparable types. Are you getting? This is the compile time error. Incomparable types, string and string builder. Like we are getting compile time error. Remember, right? Okay. So next, if I comment this line, then perfectly it is a valid set. It's a valid. Then perfectly itself is a valid point. Okay. Now false is the answer. Very dangerous loopholes, all these things. Okay. Line 1 I'm taking. This is the line 2 I'm trying to take. Okay. What they may ask the question style is, do you know, to answer this type of question, you should have clear confidence in the subject. Okay. So which of the following is the true? So compilation fails at line 1, compilation fails at line 2. Next, third option. Okay, false followed by false. Fourth option, false followed by true. True followed by false. Are you in the position to understand? Can you please guide which one is the answer, sir? Okay, compilation fails at line 2. The reason also it's a very clear. Are you getting? Okay, small subject loopholes, you should have clarity. Then definitely you are going to get much clarity about this one, sir. Relation means is a, Bhaskar. The relation should be is a, not has a. Is a. If there is no relation between argument types, I told already, either parent to child or child to parent, or same type. Okay, that's all.